This is my drawing of the first family in Old Egyptian from more than 5,000 years. It is the start of a series of videos where we draw hieroglyphic characters one by one and learn how to write them. So make sure to like this video, subscribe, and enable notifications so that you don't miss any of the upcoming parts. We'll start with the family signifier. This is a very important sign because it tells us that this is a group of people who are related to each other. It's a group of 3 signs stacked on top of each, as you can see here. We have a man at the top, a woman below him, and a child on the bottom. The man is holding 2 signs in his hands. The one in his left hand represents children, and the one in his right hand represents property or house. These 2 signs were chosen because they were the most common things a man would own and cherish back in those days. Now let's take a look at the woman. She doesn't hold anything in her hands, but she does have a pot above her head. This pot is very important because it's full of food. In ancient Egypt, food was considered the most valuable thing one could offer to the gods, family, and guests. Back then, offering food was a way of expressing gratitude, love, and respect for everyone around you. And because women were responsible for cooking, they were placed next to the food. Finally, the child on the bottom is simply holding onto his father's kilt, which is wrapped around his waist. Now that we know what each individual symbol means, let's try to put everything together. The first thing we need to do is to combine these 3 signs into one group, which will be our family unit. To do that, we need to add a border around them. This border is called a phonetic border or a word boundary. It consists of 2 lines, the upper one being longer than the lower one. We put it in place to tell the reader that these 3 signs work as one single word. Next, we need to find the phonetic complement of this group. The phonetic complement is the sound that, when combined with the ideogram, gives us the full meaning of the word. In this case, the phonetic complement of the family sign is the letter N. This is the sound that completes the whole word. Now notice how I added a small circle on the side of the border. This is called a determinative, and it helps to specify the meaning of the word even further. The circle is the determinative of human beings, and it tells the reader that this word refers to people. In this video, we focused only on the writing of the word. However, in the next video, we'll delve into its pronunciation, reading, and meaning in detail. It's important to note that this is just the beginning of our exploration of this fascinating language. Ancient Egyptian, just like any other language, has its own rules. I've created a course that takes you on an incredible journey through the wisdom of the ancients. In this course, you'll discover how to read and write hieroglyphs, unlock the secrets of their beliefs, and uncover the stories behind their creation myths and daily life. The course is self-paced and self-study, which means you can learn at your own pace and review the lessons as many times as you like. You lines also get a certificate upon completion that shows you've learned the basics of reading and writing hieroglyphs. But that's not all. You lines also get access to a private community where you can interact with other learners and ask questions. You'll also get weekly assignments to practice what you've learned and keep track of your progress. But why should you learn hieroglyphs? The bull head is pretty straightforward. It looks like a bull's head with horns on top and ears on the sides. As for the water sign, it's a bit tricky because it doesn't look like anything we associate with water today. It's just a wavy line. However, if you look at it closely, you'll notice that it resembles the shape of a drop of water. This is how the ancient Egyptians represented water, and we have to accept it as such. Then add the wavy line for water. Finally, add a phonetic complement. In this case, it's a vertical line that represents the sound P we needed because the bool S head sign can also represent the sound M depending on the context. So, to avoid confusion, we add this little phonetic guide, which is called a phonetic complement, to tell the reader that the intended sound is P. If you'd like to learn more, remember to check out the course mentioned earlier. Thanks for watching. See you next time.